What's going on? Charles Botensten here. So today we want to talk about, I just want to make sure the microphone is still working, because actually last time, unfortunately, I recorded 10 videos and they're all on mute because the battery died on the microphone. So today is scaling your life. So this is the thing, is you have to look at your life as a system, as a processes, and I'll give you two examples. Number one is Jeff Bezos. Someone asked him a question about, hey Jeff, can you look at Jeff Bezos runs Amazon, true visionary. And I'm a visionary as well. You have two people. You have the integrator, which is a practical day-to-day, and then you have the visionary, which is long-term. I'm thinking long-term for myself. I'm thinking long-term. I'm 31, turning 32. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. And I'm thinking towards, I think my life plan is till 50. So that's about 20 years away. And this is the thing, is that I literally look at my life as a system, and you do too. You have to look at your mornings as a system and your day as a system. And that's the thing, is that you have to do at least a certain amount of things. If your car is running out of gas, there's a way to get to the gas station to refill it. It's the same thing for you, is that you have to look at your life as, okay, I need business. I need to get healthier. I need a better relationship. I need to talk to my spouse. I need to make more money. I need to save money. I need to invest money. You have to look at everything. There's an end goal, but to get to that end goal, you have to do a set of processes. I'll talk about some of mine, so I have some examples, so it's not this abstract idea, but you have to scale your life. How to scale your life, scaling a business is totally different because, well, actually not really, but if you go to a Hilton in Manhattan, where I live, Manhattan, New York City, or you go to one in Miami, LA, Chicago, or wherever you live, Timbuktu, is that it's pretty much the exact same thing. They fold the toilet paper, the towels, the bed is made the same way, the curtains, the smell, the way you're greeted, everything is pretty much the exact same way. It's because they've scaled a hotel. Same thing with anything, a restaurant, a clothing line, Apple computers. Whether you're in anywhere in Manhattan or even in LA, Miami again, it's the same experience. It's all in white. They have really cool lights, and it's just an experience. It's an experience. They have the exact same thing, and it's the same thing in your life. Is that regardless if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or a Saturday or Sunday, you have to scale what you eat. You have to scale what you do, who you talk to, how much do you read, how much do you think about, what do you think about, what do you input into your mind, what do you input into your body, and what do you wear, how do you save, what do you do? And that's the thing, is that people look at the outcome. The outcome is a great body. The outcome is a lot of money, social media influencing, a big business, things like that. They look at the Hilton, but they don't look at all of the tough things they needed to do to scale the Hilton, all the processes they needed to, from all the way down at the bottom to the visionary, the CEO, the person that's taking the company, so it all gets scaled down across to every single individual Hilton, okay? So that's the thing, is, so this is what I do. My morning, I have the exact same thing I do every single morning. But the funny thing is, it starts the night before. So I come home from work, I don't like any clutter around, so I take off my work clothes, I wear a suit and tie every single day. So I put that all away. I then, socks, everything, I clear away the space. Then I get ready for the next day. The next day I put out my gym clothes in the certain area because I meditate in a different area. Then I have where I actually fold my clothes to put in my gym bag. I put that in another area. So every single morning I literally wake up and I just go right to the area, put on my headphones, listen to something good, start packing my gym bag. And then I go over, I have a stand where I start writing out on my journal. Then I go over, I meditate to the exact same music. I go over, I bounce on a trampoline to my mantras and who I want to be and my goals. And then I go over and I just walk out of my apartment. It looks smooth and I do that every single morning. And this is the funny thing, is there is a reason I come to work happy, because I didn't even need to think at all. I didn't need to think, like, what am I going to wear, because I was already the night before. Because if you start using your processes in the morning, if you start using your brain power in the morning, there's no way by the end of the day that you're going to have any energy to do anything. But I put out my clothes, I put out everything the night before, so then I wake up, I don't have to make any decisions. I don't have to use any willpower. What am I going to eat? I eat the same thing every single day because it's healthy. I feel good. Why do I feel good? Why do I think clearly? Why am I able to do the same things? It's because I do the exact same things every single day. Okay? How that happens, I'll give you an example. I go to work. This is where the variety comes in. I go to work and I need to make sales calls. So sales calls, I have to call on leads, for sale by owners. I'm in real estate, and past clients, and I ask for business. That could go really well or that could go really bad. But the thing is, that macro decision of doing the exact same thing every single day, people say, oh, you have new business, you have a really nice home, you're working with this buyer, you're working with this seller. But the funny thing is, all of those outcomes happened because every single day I have prospected for business. It went good or it went bad. I got hung up on, I got cursed at, I got made fun of. Don't call me. What are you doing? I don't want to hear from you ever again. That's the variety. But the funny thing is, I'm now unemotional to my system. I actually have a system when I'm at the gym putting on my socks. This is crazy. So I've actually systematized how I put on my socks and my shoes. So I'm at the gym, I'm done showering, I'm sitting on the bench, and I put my shoes, my socks, and my shoehorn, I think that's what it's called, where you can easily, yeah, it's a shoehorn, whatever, where you can easily put your foot into your shoe so you don't bend your dress shoe. So while I'm bent over, leaning over, putting on my socks, I put on both socks first. While I'm still down there, to save time, I have the shoehorn right there, I tuck it in. While I'm still down there, I tie my shoes. Do you understand? That's the exact way to save as much time as you can. Because if I had to get up, put my other sock on, I had to get up, get my shoehorn, then do that, put my shoehorn down, tie my shoes. That's the thing. So the two examples I was going to say in the beginning of the video is that Jeff Bezos, I think it was Jeff Bezos. Yeah, it was Jeff Bezos. I forgot who the other one was. Elon Musk. So obviously two people that I really look up to. The first one is Jeff Bezos. Someone asked him, they wanted his time or his attention on something. And he said, I don't have time for that. I'm actually, and this is him saying that, he said, I'm actually looking to save 30 seconds while brushing my teeth. That's how insane his day is. Elon Musk reiterated something very similar. He said, I want to eat faster. He says it takes him a half an hour to eat. He goes, I want a way that I can eat in 10 minutes and still be full and still be good. So he's looking at ways to, those 20 minutes in his day is so crucial. So, because he has a process of where he wants to go. Okay, this meeting, you can't do anything in life unless you systematize your morning, systematize the first thing you do during the day, then you systematize your evening, and you do the same thing every single day, and then voila, you have subscribers, you have money, you have a great body, you have a great relationship, whatever you want. But start on one thing, because otherwise it's overwhelming. Right now, I don't have a really good relationship with a girl. Okay, that's something I need to systematize. And the reason I put it in quotes is because people think relationships can't be systematized. But systematize doesn't mean, I love you, honey. It means, okay, we're going to have at least one date night a month. We're going to have at least one vacation a quarter. We're going to have at least one getaway a year. You know, things like that. You systematize. Doesn't matter where it is, that's the variety, or what you do, or, you know, you have to ensure certain things are met, because this is the thing is people are like, oh, you guys are such lovebirds, or your business is just growing. Well, it's not like, it's just not random events, okay? What they did works, so they keep on doing it. There's this couple that goes on Mind Valley. Mind Valley, highly recommend you go to that YouTube channel. Mind Valley is like this self-help kind of development YouTube channel. So I don't know why I'm like thinking about it like it's a bad thing. All right, so I've been ranting, but there's a couple and they say they have one date night a week, and they have every night they have their own afternoon routine, which is by themselves, no stimulation, one glass of red wine, and they meditate walking around a garden that they have, and I think there's rocks and there's water running, and they just clear their minds, they talk about their day, and then I think they go down, they massage each other, and then obviously it gets more physical, hopefully. And they talk about that, and they say they look forward to that, but that's the reason they're so in tune with each other. And he's 50 and she's 48, and they look fantastic. They're in an incredible relationship. They have beautiful children, and that's the thing is that they work on it. They have a system every single day. System just gets a bad name, but you have to look at it as that, because you need to do it every single day. If you have chaos, if you have variety, that's great within a system, so long as you keep on doing it. Okay, so. I don't even know if I said anything during that video. I don't know if there's any value that you took away, but just look at your life like that, because That's how the world is. There's a system for weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, not W-H, but the weather. There's a system when, for these things to happen, there's going to be a hurricane. When these things happen, it's going to be raining. When this happens in the earth, there's going to be an earthquake. There's a system that happens, and then there's a result. Okay? So look at your life like that. Not at the, yes, look at the end result, because that's where you want to get, but look at how to scale that. Okay? Have an awesome day. I love all of you. I really do appreciate you guys. For me, why do I do this? I do this for the future. I'm not looking to sell a product. I'm not, like a book, writing a book is probably 8 or 9 years out. I don't feel that I deserve to write a book yet. I don't feel like my experiences in life are not at that level. But I want to just get good enough and comfortable enough is that when that big thing happens, that I'm able to take advantage of it. And that's the same thing with you guys. I had a conversation out in LA with Gary Vaynerchuk, and if I wasn't comfortable enough to just express my feelings authentically on camera, like right now, there's no way in hell I would be comfortable enough to talk to a guy that I look up to like Gary in person and ask him for an interview when his book launches and do it in New York City at the YouTube space and things like that. So if you guys want to steal my idea, I hope you don't. But that is the reason, is that I know that through diligent practice, without like asking you for anything, there's no website, there's no product or service. Through diligent practice is that I'm going to have opportunities in the future that I'm going to be able to take advantage of. So I don't even know why I just said that, but that's the reason I'm doing these things. Nobody asked. But leave your comments, subscribe to the videos. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you guys soon.